Hello, good evening, everybody. Great to see you all. Sorry, just straighten up my chair. How you all doing? So, welcome. And again, I know I'm skipping out on doing Masculine Monday again, as strictly as Masculine Monday. It might end up being a masculine card, don't know. I was clearing out my my room, my floor, my baskets the other day, and I've realised I've got quite a few leftover kits from card classes. So I kind of just left everything in their envelopes. This hopefully may be helpful for any of you who run classes or are thinking about running classes and just wonder how I organise myself. So hopefully that may be helpful for you. And I've just got these in envelopes and thought I'm just going to grab one or two out and have a play, grab some stamps and see how it goes. Now, the other thing, I've got a little bit of a sad announcement, and although this person, she didn't show up loads on my live, I know that she showed up loads on Lisa Freeman's live, and sadly, Miss Debbie Spicer passed away in the last few days. So the reason I mention it is because I know quite a few of you on here knew Debbie from Lisa's channel, Lisa Freeman's channel. So I just wanted to send my love out to everybody who knew her way better than I did. I mean, I sometimes used to pop in on Lisa's lives and say hi, and she would always say hi to me. And she seemed to be such a friendly, lovely lady. And so I couldn't just kind of go ahead and do this without mentioning that. I watched Lisa's live from the other day when she found out, and was just so, heartbroken for Lisa, really. Sorry, my sound is not good. I don't know why. Everything is lined up correctly on my side. So if anyone is interested in sending her husband a card, I now... Debbie Spicer Barb, but she wasn't super known on my channel. She was known on Lisa Freeman's channel. I'm announcing it because I know some of you know already and may want to send her cards. So, oh Sandy, I'm sorry you didn't know. I'm sorry. So she was undergoing some treatment, but the Lord has chosen to take her. So if you would like, Spice Girl, that's right, Debbie Spicer, Spice Girl. So if anyone wants the address of her husband, please email me, ruth@gmail.com. Or if you are in touch with Lisa, I don't really want to bother Lisa, but I'm happy to give out the address for sending cards to him. Okay. And please just email me. I'm not going to put it out publicly. Yeah, so some of you obviously knew her. Yeah. She's just such a sweet lady. I can't say that I've ever spoken to her or ever kind of communicated with her on social media. The only communication I ever had with her was through YouTube. But she was just always so super lovely and bubbly and kind. So yes, indeed, sad news indeed. Yeah. Okay. Bob, am I still breaking up? I hope I'm not. Hi Shaz, Bonnie, Lisa, Patricia, Elaine, Gina. You knew of Debbie Spicer. Oh, Gina, and condolences to you too. I know you've had a bereavement recently as well. Hi Monica, Elaine. Yeah, there's other stuff, people are struggling with at this time, and my heart goes out to you all. Oh, really, Trisha? Oh, bless you. Yeah, she just seemed to be like, just such a happy presence on Lisa's channel. She really did. And I'm sure Lisa's going to miss her terribly. So, right. Right, let me get the desk view. Oh, Wendy, you knew her as well. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Flip down before I start losing it. Okay, so I don't know, should I just random pick, or if anyone's got, I don't know, some of you are not going to know what's in some of these, or I might just pick a couple out and see what I can do with them. I don't know, this looks a little bit cheery, this one. Should I pick that one? Maybe with something else. Actually, I think I'm going to pick it with that one because I know what's in there. So some of you may recognise these cards. I may have made some of them on a live. But I'm just going to kind of like mix and match up a kit and possibly grab some stamps that I'd like to use in a second. So there we go. Just pick one. I've still got loads of rubbish here. Yeah, I'm a little bit weary, I have to confess. We've been out all day at my son's graduation, which was a really lovely day. But yesterday I had a little bit of a weird dizzy spell, and my head is still not quite right from it. Now, before anyone starts saying, Ruth, go to the doctors, I know I will go to the doctors. I just couldn't get there today to make an appointment. But please don't worry about me. I'm just, it was just a bit of an odd thing. But I am tired, so I'm just aware of not getting overtired. Which was the first thing my mother said when she heard, Ruth, you're too tired. I was like, Mum, I get more sleep than you'd realise. Right, so these pieces, I know I stamped to demonstrate at a class I did with two-tone floor. It was an in-person class. Then I think these bits are left over from, do you remember the card that I did where the I had the strips going across, didn't I? I think those are left over from that. So there's just a whole bunch of stuff kind of mixed in together. But I'm thinking, wouldn't it be nice to just stick that on there? And I know it may look like I'm cheating a little bit because these are pre-done, but sometimes we can do that in the chat. Hi Patricia, hi Bev. Oh, do you mean Debbie Spicer? Or Christine? Oh, is Christina her family? I really don't know her at all. I didn't know Debbie very well at all. So this was stamped using two-tone flora, and oh, that's 4 1/4. Oh, that's interesting. That's just fun. What did I do with that then? Oh, I did this in inches. That's interesting. Right, I'm just going to actually cut that down to 4 inches. It's a bit easier for me to do that. Don't know why this blade is not being very cooperative. I'm sure I only just recently changed this blade. Right. Thank you, Patricia. International Self-Care Day today. Well, I just had this weird thing and went to bed, slept for a few hours, then slept well last night. But my head is just not quite, yeah, not quite as it normally is. But I've been in the car most of the day and sitting most of the day, so I try to take things a bit easier. We've just had a really nice meal out with, so Luke. Oh dear me, if I start slurring my words, can you just call my husband? Oh, dearie me. Right, ooh, what's that? Ooh, what if I put a panel of that on there? I'm trying to think what I could do to decorate on here. Oh, what if I do what if I do that and have it as a nice fold out panel? Oh, look at that. That is nearly perfect. Let's do that. I need a relaxing holiday. Yeah. Well, I am going on holiday on Saturday, but it's not going to be relaxing. Well, it's going to be a change of scene, but I'm going to be busy. But I'm nearly ready for it. I've just putting some finishing touches. I need Wendy Leclerc, who you guys know as Wendy Woo, is helping me out making some t-shirts for some kiddies. So I've got to get that stuff to her tomorrow. And I've just got to print off some stuff for the children's. And start packing. What's that measure? Might just have to make lists for my kids to things they need to get packed. It's not cheating, you're using your initiative. Thank you, Wendy. Wendy's got my back. Love it. Thanks, Wendy. Actually, I'll tell you what I need. I need some time to sit down and watch all the lovely links that Wendy March has sent me as inspiration for, I think it's for the junk journals, not junk journal, the journal stuff. And the other thing I've got to get done this week is finishing off that album, because I'm going to be seeing the person next week who it's for. So, hi Georgiana. Your sister had an episode. Oh, did it? Oh, Wendy. Right. Stick that on there. That one on there. I'm loving all these zingy greens. They're so happy and bright, aren't they? So much fun. Right. I think that could go on there, but I feel like it needs something. Oh yes, I cut this, didn't I? That'll fit on there like that. We're nearly there. Oh, thanks, Shaz. Oh, unfortunately we won't be able to live stream on Sunday unless I can get somebody who's going to be around. So normally it's my phone that does the live stream on Sundays for our services, or it's somebody else's, but that somebody else is going to be with me on holiday. So I may need to see if another person can do the live streaming. But it's possible, but I need to sort it out. And obviously Tom won't be preaching, it'll be somebody else. Actually, I can't remember who it is. I think Tom forgot to announce it on Sunday. I think he was so busy announcing what's not happening, or what, yeah, because it's like summer holidays and stuff for us. It's a bit of a change of schedule at church. That I think he forgot to say who was going to be speaking. I don't know whether just to put another panel of that in there, just to, may as well, seeing as I've got it, and it just makes it look smart, doesn't it, if someone does open it up. Just use this, get a better edge on this. Right, 1 1/4, wasn't it? I think it was 1 1/4. Oh no, it's not 1 1/4. Oh, did I just cut 1 1/2? That's why. I always get confused with this one. I tend to cut 1/4 of an inch wrong, because I get confused about where they've put the numbers. It reminds me of the trees in spring. Oh yes, they're very spring. Oh, look a bit mucky there, but anyway, it doesn't matter because they're going to get glued down, so it's fine. Right, that's quite cute. Do you guys want measurements? Just in case you want measurements for this then. So this measures 5 1/2, yeah, 5 1/2 inches that way. Then score at 1 1/2, 1 1/2. So the whole piece of cardstock measures 7 inches across, but you score at 1 1/2, 3. That's it. To get that panel there. And then these pieces, this piece here is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. And then this section here is about 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then the matting layer is just a little bit bigger. That's if you wanted to copy this at any point. I can't really think of what else to put on here apart from just a sentiment, so I'm just going to leave it as it is because that's pretty much done. All right, let's see what else we've got in here. Oh, I know what. I don't think I've demonstrated this to you guys yet. So I'll do a partial demonstration of this. So again, this was a workshop that I taught in person for the two-tone flora class. And it was very much inspired by Bibi Cameron and her kind of lattice style cards that she's into at the moment. So that was designed to sit in there. But what I did was had these pieces that were pre-cut. And I can't remember if I stuck those on the front or not. I stuck those at the back. I think I stuck those at the back. All right, so basically these get stuck on about here, here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's just put a strip of glue there. So it's the card base is a normal card base, but chopped off, like chop a bit off of it. I like saying the word off with a posh accent. Off, chopped off. Oh, shall I tell you the story? I have this marvellous story for you. I don't know if I've told this publicly before. I tell it to my friends, but I don't know if I've told it publicly. So, some of you may know that I used to work for a bridal wear designer. And it wasn't, you know, just a wedding dress shop where you turn up and then you order the dress and it comes from overseas or anywhere like that. It was a couturier. So people would come in, have their dresses made. This was the wedding side. But we did have some evening dresses that we would have off the peg. And we had quite a range of clientele. You know, wide range of, as in we had people who, you know, had money because maybe they worked very hard for it, or they may have just come into it suddenly, or perhaps they were aristocracy and they'd been born into it. Anyway, we found that the people who were born into the money, they were very delightful and treated us very well. I've just realised there's one of these missing. I think there were meant to be 3 of those, so I'm adapting. Because that's what we do on this channel when I've got a kit that's not quite perfect. Let me just check there's nothing else. No, oh well, never mind. I've started, so I'll finish. So there was one delightful lady who used to come in, and she came in one day and was trying on an evening dress. But the evening dress had a little bit of what I would call a boat neckline. It's really quite sort of deep and low and wide. And I could see her bra through, you know, coming at the top of the neckline, coming through. And where the shop was very close to quite a well-known, what used to be a very well-known department store in the UK. Sadly, they're shut now. That sold very high quality bras. And also around the corner was a lady who specialised in selling underwear. So she had a choice of where she could go to purchase another bra. So I won't say the name of the person, but it was a lady. So I said, lady so-and-so, lady so-and-so, lady so-and-so, please pop over the road and go and get a new bra and go and get a balcony style bra because the bra is showing over the top of your dress. And her reply to me was, oh, she said, why can't you just top a bit off my bra? And I said, no, lady so-and-so, you can't do that because it will change the, change the bra. Oh, she said, it doesn't matter. I don't need it. I just chop a bit off. So this is why every time I hear the word off, I want to say off. Because she was so lovely and she was so well-meaning. But I managed to persuade her to go and get a new bra. Oh dear. This is offence style. Yes, it is offence. Don't take offence. Uh-oh, what's happened? I've not read what's going on up here. Oh, Shaz. Oh, you will get your money back. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Hi, Denise. Hello, hello. That is stressful, yes. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Judy. Right. So, done that bit. I haven't... Look, I have got the bits to maybe cut out some flowers. I could get the punches out in a second and do that. And do some flowers for it. But I'm just going to set that aside for a second and just see what else I've got here. So for those of you who are joining, I'm basically dipping into my old stock of kits that I made for class that have not been used. Right, so I know I've definitely shown you guys how to do this one, but shall we try and mix it up a bit and do something a bit different with it? So this style card is where you stick that on there, that in there, and then you decorate and do that in there, so it can stand open like that, basically. That is what that does, but I've already done it. So what if let's see what I've got here. Oh, I've got this. I could cut that up because look, I've accidentally got ink on that, so I could use that. So let's use the card base from there. Use a bit of that, maybe. Use some of this. I'm going to take this apart. Hello, Melissa Miller. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shaz is laughing at this story. Oh, Gina's laughing as well. I'm Patricia. Oh, good. She was hilarious. Just drop a bit off. Oh, and the way that the posh people say capri, I say capri. They say capri. Capri. Wonderful. Sorry, please don't think I am being facetious and being rude. It's just I love accents. And I love, having a go at accents. But also for me, like, accents, like, reveal a person, I think, sometimes, very much. And a character. It's quite funny to be able to play different characters. Oh, right, I'm going to cut that down. Cut it down. Oh, stop it, Ruth. So, oh, stop it, Ruth. See, look, I can't stop myself now. Melissa, where in the world are you from? I'm not really posh. I've just channeled a posh lady's voice for this evening. Melissa from Utah. Marvellous. Hello, Melissa from Utah. Welcome. Alright, so just cut a bit off, Ruth. I have cut a bit off. See, Denise has started me now. Just chop it off. Denise. Shaz has put in an order today. Whoa, Shaz. What have you ordered? Hope you're not going to blame me for this. Stop blaming me for your orders that you're putting in. Now, what if we make this one our Masculine Monday card for today? I think we could do it, you know. So I'm trying to get it so it's got a bit of grey either side. I always hold my pinky finger out as I watch Ruth. When you drink your cup of tea, Cindy, in your china teacup. There's different sort of levels of posh though, and different areas of posh. There's like royal family posh, then there's aristocracy posh, then there's kind of farmer posh, and there's all sorts of different. Probably should do a study into it and figure out which one's which. Right, this would make a really nice bit for a sentiment. Just that's such a lovely simple card, that, I think, from me. My simple man's card, I think. Just need a little happy birthday to go across there. She's originally from Tennessee, but I lived in Southern California for 27 years. I had an odd combination of a southern accent and surfer girl. Ah, I love it. Hi, Linda Roberts. Right. Oh, stop. I need a stop. Oh. Where's Sending Smiles? Sending Smiles has got some nice little sentiments, hasn't it? Birthday wishes. That'll do. So this is the paper bags that are currently available in colours. So this is the new boho blue colour. This is the new boho blue. This is from, is it Cottage Gingham or Gingham Cottage paper? That's on sale currently. Right now. Get it while you can. It's ridiculously reduced. I think originally it was supposed to be £28, but it's down to £4.50, I think. Like, ridiculous reduction. So, stick that on like that. I love it when cards come together like this. They're so simple to put together, but they look so effective and classy. It does go to show that sometimes, just sometimes, less is more. Sometimes. Because you know I'm a more is more kind of girl. But I'm willing to learn. The grey and the blue go nice. They do. And I love all the different layers of that one. Looking good. Right, birthday wishes. I think I'll do that in basic grey. Oh yes, my china cup and silver tea service. I would love to sit and have a wee cup of tea with you. Oh, be so nice, Denise. Denise, are you going to Las Vegas? Are you going to Las Vegas? I'm not, so before we get excited. I'm not going to go this year. Ooh, I'm going to try the new way of cutting a banner. I've noticed that this is the new trend for banner cutting. It's like that. Have you noticed that? It's the new way people are cutting their banners. It's very on trend. Very on trend. There we go. I'll just pop that there like that, I think. Oh, Anna's in her back garden. Okay, and she's just got Sending Smiles. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. Did you get it in the sale? Take me with you, Anna. Take me on your tablet or phone. Don't leave me. Oh, you're not, Denise. Well, maybe in a couple of years' time when they do another one in person, Denise, we'll have to plan to see you. There we go. Is it me or is my screen looking a little bit like it needs a clean? I'm going to just give it a little bit of a scooch. Excuse me. Squeaky, 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 squeaky. Oh, look at that. Tinker the kitten has left a nice present. Yeah. Thanks, Tinker the kitten. Good morning, Bev. Melissa's just signed up as a demo again. Oh, how exciting. Marvellous. Okay, so let's mix this up a bit. So originally that blue piece was to go inside here. But hey, I noticed that a lot of people are going to see the Barbie movie and they're wearing pink in honour of Barbie. So if you're going to see the Barbie movie, do wear pink. Apparently it's the thing to do. And then some people are watching the Barbie movie and Oppenheimer in the same day. And they're calling it hold on. Boppenheimer. Is it Boppenheimer? They're merging the two words. So you need to go see Barbie, then go watch Oppenheimer. And it's called a Boppenheimer. Apparently. So the young folks tell me. Honestly. And then the other day my children were teaching me that it's not cool to do this anymore in photos. You don't do that anymore. You do this. Was it that? I'm still figuring it out. Apparently that means a heart because it makes a heart shape. There we go. Look, I'm the fountain of the knowledge of youth. I'm so behind. Anyone got any other tips to teach me what the youth are up to these days? And you know what? I don't like this pink on here because these squares are jarring with that. I don't like it. So I'm going to do something else. Do I want that? Oh, got a bit of white. Those two are the same size. Ah, okay, that might be the better size. Oh, I've got one of those left over. Wait. Getting down with the kids, yeah. Barbenheimer, thank you. Barbenheimer. That's it. Thank you. I still wasn't that up on the kids, really, was I? Still needed your help. Hello, Carla. Denise can pick. Well, we don't know where it's going to be. That's the problem, Pamela. I mean, we're not sure where they're going to hold it in 2025. Goodness me, that's scary, isn't it? 2025. But yeah, they haven't. They might find out at on backstage later this year in August. They might find out the location then. So it'll be cool when I find out. Also, we're going to be finding out the onstage location in March. So onstage is happening. So onstage, just to give you, for those of you who don't know, onstage is the Stampin' Up! Conference that all demonstrators, you have to be a demonstrator, all demonstrators can attend if they so wish. There is a charge for it, but you usually end up getting about the same amount of product back that you pay for, in my opinion. And you certainly get, if not, you get goodies, but also you get training. So it's training as well as goodies, and also the opportunity to meet other demonstrators. So it will be somewhere in Europe, not the UK. So it does mean for us in the UK we'll have to travel. But it'll be like a Thursday night, Friday and Saturday conference in March sometime. And what else can I tell you? Ooh, I wonder if I can cut some flowers. Oh no, see, I still don't know. It's too much pattern. I'm going to just set these aside. I'm not going to use them, but I do have some ribbon, and I also have some of these papers, which I could cut out some flowers from. Keep it all neutral, I think. That might be nice. I've got my leaf punch as well. Oh, Carla, congratulations. What an achievement. That's wonderful. What a milestone. Did you do anything special? Right, so I want to stick some of these flowers on here. I have got a... Usually I use the top of my Tombow, but I usually have them lying around somewhere and I don't know where it is. So I'm just going to use my fingers instead. Oh, okay, Bev. Take care. Nice to see you. Yeah, so the kids might go watch... I don't know if they're going to watch Barbie tomorrow or something else. Or they might just come home, and apparently the Mario movie's available for rent now. So I don't know if they're going to watch that instead at home. Flying into St John's from Winnipeg. Ah, Eric and I are going to Chilliwack, British Columbia, for a couple of days to visit Lorraine and Terry. Oh, fantastic! Oh, so good. So good. Hi, Lynette. Well, I'm not quite finished yet. I'm still deciding what to do. Could put that panel there, couldn't I? What if I run this through? Is there a timbery? I can't remember. What is there an embossing folder that's timbery? Or did we get rid of that? It's 10.5 by 7. So if I make this 10 by 6.5. And pop that through an embossing folder. That would look super cool. I like this, keeping it very neutral. Have a look. Embossing folders. Oh, I tell you what though, I did get done. Jan Brandt, if you're listening, I got my tax return done. That is what I spent Saturday doing. That is probably what made me go loopy. Oh, there's that one. Oh, that one. Is this current? I presume it must be. Otherwise I wouldn't have kept it. Alright, so there's a choice there. I've got the stripes from Stripes and Splatters, which you could use for that, or the timber one. It's still available. Thank you, Trisha. Thank you. It's still got a bit of chalk in it from the time when I was experimenting with the chalk. with pastels, sorry, not chalk. I'm going to just quickly run that through. Hello, Miss Ellen. Oh, that looks lovely. I like that. I'm wondering whether to put then this piece through, but with a whole different kind of... Oh, I've done it. I already stuck it down. Too late. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. I was thinking, oh, I can stick that through. Oh, are you? Good, good. Yep, I'll be working on that tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm actually quite excited for this next one, Ellen. Oh, I can't give it away. I was close then. Close, nearly gave it away. I was just about to say something. Right. So for those of you who don't know, it's the Christmas Stampathon, the next challenge, July the 25th challenge. So right, I'm going to start sticking these down. Don't want to overthink them. So obviously when you are sticking these, make sure you are putting them onto the lattice, because you don't want glue everywhere. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here. Where are my other ones gone? Thanks, Ella. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Ella knows me very well. Little too well. Right, I think I'm just going to use this and cut it up to make some alternative, like, cool flowers. Try and get as many as I can out of here. So after the graduation today, we hung about for drinks and stuff, and then started to make our way back home. And so my son's university is about an hour and a half away from here, and then we passed through a town called Shrewsbury, which has there's a chain of restaurants in the UK called Hickory's, and it's kind of based on southern style, USA southern sort of style food. So like slow cooked, like pulled pork, ribs, mac and cheese, that kind of stuff. Actually, I think I might have told you about it before, because May and I went and ate there for a friend's birthday. So we went and ate there, and I had the I can't think of the name of them now. You all know what I mean. You know when you have, they're Mexican, the little, not tamales, they're like little mini wraps. No, tortillas. So so instead of me having a main, I chose like 3 sides, or two starters and a side that we kind of shared. Or was it 3? So I had the tortillas, which had beef, shredded beef, and guacamole, and something spicy. There was something spicy in there. It was really tasty. And then they gave me a piece of lime to squeeze. So that was really yum. Then I had a side of mac and cheese, and then a Cobb salad, like a mini Cobb salad that had like boiled eggs on the top. And what else did I have? Well, that was about it, I think. And I kind of like took a bite out of everybody else's. So my son had the pulled pork and beans, which he actually ended up swapping with my husband, because I think my husband preferred the beans to my son. And Tom had ordered the chicken. It was basically a waffle with fried chicken and bacon and maple syrup. It was so nice. So nice. Luke's girlfriend had, what did she have? Oh, mac and cheese with chicken and, I don't know if it was chicken and bacon on hers. But she had a side salad that she just could not eat because she was just so full. So we brought half of it home. Well, we brought some stuff home. So, right, now in the kit, I remember the kit that I gave these ladies. Look, I gave them all a strip of these. So I'm hoping that I have enough to decorate all these gorgeous little flowers that I've put on here. This is very bridal, isn't it? Hi, Martina. Hi, Linda. Tacos. Yeah, they were soft. So is that a taco, not a... Yeah. Hi, Angela. Yeah, we did not need pudding afterwards. We did not need a dessert. Although I had a very nice lemonade. Yeah, like proper lemonade. So I'm still full. Sometimes it is fun just to do a card, keeping all the colours super simple, all the shades simple. Saves you having to think about colours. It's so effective. So these are the iridescent rhinestones. They're such a classic embellishment. They just go with everything because they're clear and iridescent, so they'll pick up whatever colour you put these on, they'll pick it up. It's great. Oh, missed one. Soft taco, and when they are small here they're called street tacos. Ah, okay. Yeah, you kind of like just like I just sort of like folded it up and shoved it in my mouth. I just like down in 2. But I just love all the flavouring of it. It's just so nice. There we go. My little letters card. That's really quite cute. I guess I would actually write my message on the back rather than on the inside. And I just so happen to have a spare piece of cardstock that can sit on the back. There we go. Right, I think I'm going to leave it there for now. I've made 3 cards, hung out with you guys, and yeah. I did my first Stamp One Cheat Wonder over the weekend and used the iridescent. Oh, fantastic. Oh, Melissa, did you share photos on Artful Stampin Space? Please do. It's always great to see what you guys do. Just found that bit of ribbon. I could have stuck ribbon across there. I could still tie some ribbon. Janine. So you take care too, Gina. Huge hugs and love to you. Oh, Linda, keep going. Keep going. It's good for you. Physical torture. Bless you. Ah. Cindy, what are you trying to say to Janine? All right, so for those of you who've just joined, I've basically made 3 cards from some leftover kits that I had from me doing my in-person classes. So did this one. So I kind of cheated a little bit. Some of the cards bases were made up and things were already cut out, but it was quite nice to mix and match between various kits that I've done in class. So for those of you, if you are actually live locally and you come to my classes, you'll probably go, oh, I remember that one. I remember when she did that. There we go. So there's that one. It's just like a Z fold, but kind of having this part quite narrow. So just check it stands up. Yeah, it does stand up. That's quite nice. And this one, I would definitely say this is a good one for a masculine style card. Just stuck to grey and blue. So we've got the lovely new boho blue here. Boho blue card. And then this is taken from the paper bags that are available. It's like a pack of, I want to say 20. I think there's 4 each of 5 colours. I think that's right. And then this is grey granite, I believe. So grey granite and boho blue do make a really classy colour combination. Yes, and this is, I think, grey granite, or is this smoky slate? I think, no, this is Sahara sand. This is retired colour, because I remember cutting these out of the retired colours. And this is my kind of take on a lattice style card, as inspired by Bibi Camrion. And yeah, just punched out some white flowers and also some flowers from some vellum that have got print, like typewriter print on them, to make these really pretty cards. So there we go. Oh, Melissa. I'll go back and check. Okay, Melissa. I'll go back and check. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't been at my desk all day. Because I was out, so I'll go check on that. Yeah, please, if you do apply and you don't get a message from me, and you have answered all the questions, then please just message me via social media and I'll go in and check. Right, lots of love to you all. I'm going to scoot off now. Thank you so much for your company, and some of you who've just come in late, you will not have heard about some sad news about Debbie Spicer, if you from Lisa Freeman's channel. So you may just want to go back and watch that, and let me know if you do want an address to send a card to her husband. So do let me know. For those of you who didn't know her, just please know she was just a really sweet lady who was also always so welcoming on another demonstrator's channel, but sadly lost her life this week. So right, golf wars are happening in your world, Janine. Janine, I recently found out that my my son's girlfriend is a secret golf watcher. 2 Melissas on today. Oh wow, the universe is going to implode. Take care, Sandy. Let me just check how many Melissas are on. Actually, we've got 3 Melissas on tonight. I don't know if the other one is going to say hello. So, right. I need to take some classes again. Oh, well, I've got the wreath class coming up. But Janine, you've taken that one before. The wreath class is coming up 15th of August. And then, what's the other one I'm doing? Got one on the 18th. Oh, yes, you might like the one on the 18th. That's a new one. It's the 3 stamping in 3 rows and also doing the horseshoe one, which I know some of you have already done, but we'll be redoing that one. I've merged that with the 3 lines class. So yeah, email me if you're interested in any of those. Right, I've got to figure out how to get out of here now. I feel like Janice. How do I get out of here? There we go. Lots of love. Yes, please take care of each other. Lots of love. God bless.